What's happening, everybody? It's Whiteboy Radio, and we're back with another one. All right, so before I get into this one, I like to say something, man. Look, I really don't like responding on videos like this. I don't shoot down, I like to shoot up. You never punch down. And if you could recall, when I did the Benny videos for some time, I always called him coward, coward, coward. Because you know what? I didn't want to promote his channel. So for this video, I think I'm going to follow my own format because I don't like giving people who suck and chase clout. So not only will I refrain from saying this guy's channel, but I will 1000% make sure it's not in my comments because he will not get any clout that he's seeking off my name. If you know, well, then you just know. So who am I talking about? I'm talking about this weirdo Jamie. Now, this dude, from what I understand, this dude is a product of Nicolina. And he took direction from that beautiful person who says you should make an island called Pedo Island and follows her steps, which is fine until he put me on this island. Now, here's the deal. I've been in prison. I've been around pedos before. I know what they look like. I know what they go through in prison. But as you can see in a minute, I'm going to put this guy on the screen. It's weird in the society that we live in right now. Turn on the news, you hear racist, racist, racist. It's the racist calling people racist. It's the racist being racist. But when you look at this guy, tell me he doesn't look like a pedo. He's got glasses this thick. If he looked on a map, he could see people waving. Tell me this dude has not sniffed 6 to 7 little boys' bicycle seats in his day. It gets better. It gets better. He's the king of the shed. King of the shed. He lives in the backyard of his ex-wife's house. It gets better. This dude, when you look at this dude, you could just tell his nerdy aspects. He's the type who's just stuck to the ex-wife. Literally, this is not a joke. He lives in his ex-wife's backyard in the shed. When I put this guy on the screen, you could not tell me he does not have his ear to the AC vent or whatever holes in the shed, whacking off as his ex-wife's getting railroaded by the Donkey Kong cock. I mean, it's pretty pathetic if you think about it, but really, look, I'm part of the Big Dick Club. And if I had the chance to humiliate if I had a chance like that, man, I'd be all over it. Could you just imagine? It would be the shit. You walk around your shirtless around the house, knowing you got the loser in the backyard who can never break off from your old lady now, and it's your kids now. He's just a has-been, and he just watches in awe and so sad, and all he has is the shed and a created pedo island. Man, I'd be walking around dicking down and making sure he heard every moan. Hey, don't get mad at the Big Dick Club. But, it's not about big dick daddies. It's about weirdos who create things that they don't understand what they're talking about. So in the beginning of this, I said he possibly, if you take a peek at him, looks like he sniffed 6 or 7 little boys' bicycle seats. It's a dig, yeah, but really, man, it ain't about that. Because I cannot make that man a loser, yes. Non-detaching from his ex-wife, yes. I can't make him a pedo. Like I said, I lived with them people. And those are the scum of the earth. How I'm on this island, I have no idea. I don't take orders from Nicolina. I'm not down with the go ahead, get along gang. Maybe because I have a YouTube channel and I interview people. I like to get both sides of the story, the full story. I don't believe the hype. I wanted to ask Jimbo myself the situation with the marriage there. For God's sake, Benny Keys was driving the narrative. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get a brain. I mean, you got to ask both sides. And for Christ's sake, it's legal. You can say what you want to say, but it's legal. It's almost as legal as getting divorced and living in the backyard of your ex-wife. This is comical, people. This is comical. This is comical. Could you just imagine? You and your internet and your computer, you went from the house, family life, dinners at the table, maybe going out on the weekends, cuddling with the wife, to giving her half and getting less than half. You gave her half, but now you only have an eighth. You have the shed. Is the bed next to the lawnmower? How far is the gasoline tank? When you roll over at night, does the 2-cycle oil spill in your hair? Where do you eat? How do you take a shower in a shed? You're the equivalent of Benjamin. I've been saying for months, Benjamin has cheese balls because we all know there's no shower in the garage. There's definitely not one in a shed. How do you wash your face? How do you brush your teeth? Do you have to ask permission to Big Dick Daddy? Hey, can I come in and just take a shit right quick? Nah, not right now, bro. We got people over. Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. How awesome is that? Belittled. Belittled the poor soul that you are. You are not man enough to go get your shit together. Go get a job. Be better than the ex-wife. Separate. Get a new woman. You got your ear, and in your sick head, as she's bent over, I know, bro, I know. It's what you're doing. It's what you're doing, bro. There's a reason why you ain't moving away. That ain't normal. It's not normal. I don't know anybody in life. Leave it in the comments. Do you know a loser like that? And don't say, Matt, you're going a little too hard on him. Nah. I don't play that type of games. I don't play that type of games. Let's just take your ex-wife out of it. You have kids with her. Nothing on your channel about that. Before you put me on your island, do better. Do better. This little corner of my room that I'm on is more valuable than your shed. I have a deed in my name. I have a wife. I get to bang her. Big Dick Daddy style. Not her ex. Good dad. Videos. I have a channel dedicated to him. There's pictures of us doing all types of stuff. I bet you miss them days. YouTube is funny. You got to do better. If I've made a parody on somebody, I don't envy them. Somehow, they come on my panel and say they envy me. I can't be beneath you if I'm better than you. If I'm doing better than you in life. Can we get a brain on aisle 4? The guy dropped his brain. Can we get a clean up an aisle shed? You came to YouTube and followed an idiot. An idiot. Somebody who self-proclaims, says she's a character, whatever. And you do this, you do your island for petty donations. Petty donations. So what we're going to do, I'm going to donate somebody to get me some footage of the shed. Where are we at? We're in Tennessee. We're in Tennessee again. And boy, do I know, I got Coward Island. That's what I like to do. So, to the best bidder, I need some shed footage to make a part 2 of this. Man, these people, next people who do a video, you don't get clout, but you have to do better than me. I'm just the fuck up that got it together. What are you? $50 to the first person gives me 10 seconds of shed footage. To all my big dick daddies, I salute. To my big dick daddy that's not in the shed, but in the house out there in Tennessee, I salute. Hey, people, this one was a little fun for me, but I'm starting to feel sad. This was a roast a little bit, but this was factual. This is YouTube, people. Before you get mad that I did this one, imagine you in the comment section are me. And then imagine a guy makes you a pedo, but the same guy is living in his ex wife's backyard shed and panhandling petty donations to try to attack YouTubers. This is YouTube, people. And then imagine that the loser in the shed has followers. Is it even worth it? Until the next one.